Today's match review is brought to you by Betta Home Living Epping and Fawkner stores. Come in and see the team at either store today to get a great deal on all your home living needs.
I'm here with Jesse Corigliano, or Riggers as he is known here at Coburg. Now, Jesse, there's always been such a strong rivalry between Port and Coburg. Did you notice the contest and how heavy it was out there today?
Yeah, there's a lot of history between the two clubs, and it always is a good contest against Port Melbourne. They've had our measure the past few years. In the contest, it was really tight in the contest. A lot of contested footy today, as it usually is against a good side like Port Melbourne.
And we did have the 36-point lead at half-time. Did you notice the way Port were able to prevent our rebounds in the second half?
Yeah, Port were really one on one side, so we weren't able to switch the ball as much as we would have liked. But at the same time, I think we shot ourselves in the foot a little bit, kicking down the line. They often set up with a spare behind the footy, and we just played into their hands a little bit. So it's something to learn as we go forward into the next few games.
And we won't be back here until round 7 against Williamstown at Piranha Park. What will the boys be focusing on solely after today?
Yep, we did a lot of things right today. Obviously we didn't get the result, which hurts a bit. We've had a couple of close games, but there's just a few small things that we need to do a little bit better to get the result. Just a couple of structure things, and that cost us goals in the end. It's not too much, it's not a drastic change that needs to happen, but just a few little things that we'll touch over on the vision on Monday.
And to finish on a personal note as well, you had 2 goals in the first half, starting down back as well. What do you do at training to make yourself such a versatile player?
I don't know, I don't really take too many shots at training. I think it just happened. The first goal was a double 50-metre penalty, a bit silly by the Port Melbourne guy. And the second goal was more Josh Guthrie, just smart footy and found me on the boundary line. I don't do too much, I guess it fell in my hands at the right time and I just managed to slot him through, so it was nice.
Well, thanks for your time tonight, Jesse.
Thank you.
Here with our development coach here at Coburg and player Steve Stroobants. Now, not the result we're after today, but 4 goals for yourself in your playing and coaching role. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a real good experience with the obviously the very young list that we've got to be able to jump in with them guys and help during the week of where they need to improve their game. And also today with me, I suppose it was nice to get on the end of a few, but been working pretty hard on the track during the week, so the rewards are starting to come.
And today again, 2 more debutants, taking our tally to 10 so far this season. How important is it to develop players here at Coburg?
Oh, it's very important. You see, if you get a couple of injuries, you need guys to be able to come in and fill the roles of the guys that do get injured. And you can see today with Tyce Old and Will Donaghy that them 2 boys did that, and they played really well for their first game of VFL footy and for the Coburg Football Club. So it was a real credit to them guys.
And we did see that Kane Noonan, Adam Swisbolic, and then we saw Harry Symington all had injuries throughout the game. How are they pulling up at the moment? Yeah,
so Noons and Harry missed the rest of the game after their respective injuries, so it's good that we got the bye next week, so they'll be able to sort of do their rehab and see how they pull up from there. And Swizz played out the rest of the game from his injury, so I think he should be alright once we've got the bye for a couple of weeks off there. So Swizz should be fine, but the other 2 will have to wait and see how they pull up.
And speaking of the bye, the boys go back to their local clubs. How do we keep as a unit throughout the week? Are there extra training sessions here or just the same?
Nah, so we'll just keep our same routine. We'll train either on the week, and I suppose the sports and conditioning and coaching staff will talk to guys to release them back to local, or whether they have a week off to freshen up, and that'll be completely up to them guys. So we'll reassess and then look to Williamstown the week after.
Well, thanks for your time today.
No worries, thank you.